Who?
Hello everybody, it's the only Nami here, joined by
Big T6475.
And John?
And Dutrick.
Ryan.
I'm Jackson.
You guys know you could use your usernames.
Yeah.
That's the username.
My username literally is my name because I'm not creative.
Well, yeah, I just put my name. That's
My
Ryan.
username is Jackson Dashball.
Yeah,
My
but Ryan,
username's basically Ryan, so
with a
Ryan.
D.
That's kind of personal.
Yeah.
The D is my last name, by the way.
No, it's not. It's just a D.
Fine.
So you like the
It's
D?
silent.
Anyway,
It's Ryan with a D, because the D is silent. That makes so much sense.
because I have.
Yep.
John, your mic's too close to your mouth again.
I'm moving it. Just don't worry.
That's
How's
not the only thing.
Ew, that's dirty.
Do you
Alright,
think-
so who wants to start us off?
Alright, we live in the, okay, we're gonna say we don't. How do we live? We say we don't live anywhere. Okay?
Makes sense?
Live on another universe.
We
Yes, we
live
do.
On...
But anyway, anyway. We, there
Wait,
was
just hold on a
some,
second, Brady.
oh my, so what?
If we live in a different universe, why are we talking about stuff on Earth?
Because we're
Don't worry about it.
We discovered it before all the other people.
Okay,
So-
concerned.
alright.
Other people, so human people, you're slow. But
Okay,
anyway.
carry on.
So basically, in this small Quebec town, there was this explosion. This train that was carrying explosives, it derailed and it blew up. I'd say half a town. 15 are dead. I think there's around 30 that are missing. And
Kaboom!
the guy who's basically in charge of the railroads, I don't think he really gives a crap. So I don't know. What do you think about that?
Stupid French people.
Well,
He's not French.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
funny thing.
Really?
He's not.
Well, the reason he doesn't care is if he's not French, he doesn't like French people, so he doesn't
Yeah,
care
it's
about
probably the French people who blew up.
He's like in charge of like Maine, Montreal, I don't know, and Toronto or
in charge
Atlantic.
of like the railways, or is he
Yes,
in charge of that train?
I'm not sure. I don't think he's in Navy. I'm not really sure.
I know, like the dude that was driving the train. How it fell is he parked his train on like top of a hill.
You
And
park
then-
a train.
You put the brakes
Put on the
on,
brakes. Yeah.
and then like you park anything else.
Well,
And,
I've never seen a train
went to
just
go
be
take a nap.
parked.
He went to go take a nap and with his train and park, and then it rolled down this hill, and it was carrying like all like I think
Dumbass.
diesel, and so it hit and it derailed and it blew up and
The
all
guy
those people,
taking a nap, was he still in the train?
I know.
So let me get this straight. The guy was taking a nap in a train full of explosives on top of a random
I don't
hill.
think he stayed in the train. I think he left.
Well, I sure hope he
Park.
wouldn't have stayed in the train.
That's why he.
Well, actually, then he would have gotten what he deserved for being an idiot, but that's besides the point.
Well, kind of like the captain goes down with his ship.
Exactly.
But- Anyways, yeah, and then like I saw footage today on the news of like the fire, and holy crap!
That
it
was a big explosion. It looked like
It looked like a nuke went off. Like it was crazy.
I should like look up some footage or something, because I haven't seen any.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up too. I haven't.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's pretty bad though. Like the people are pretty devastated, and without
Yeah.
question, they deserve to.
The town just blew up.
Yeah, I'm
It
pretty sure
feels
that
as-
would make them devastated.
It's a small town too. Like it's.
Yeah.
It was a pretty big explosion.
Yep. I know.
Kind of.
No, it was. It was just.
It was a small explosion. It only took out half a town.
Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Only half.
Back in
It
my
was
day
a
when we
small
blew up
town. It just
Hiroshima.
it looked worse than it actually was.
Oh man, like it was.
Your heart.
And it sucked. It sucks to hear about that because it really isn't. It's it sucks. Like
It happens though. Things blow up.
Things go boom.
Yeah, but the thing is, it could have been easily avoided though too. Like there are certain things that I'm sure they could have done that would have been safer. I mean, especially
Like
parking
not
up-
park the train
like
on
not
top of
parking
the
on
hill.
top of the hill. Yeah, that could have been.
easy.
Oh yeah, the sad part is that thing was completely avoidable.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It didn't have to happen. The guy just made a mistake and blew up half a town.
Yep.
That's just a
Yeah,
small mistake.
What are they saying? Still like 40 people are missing, something like that. Like,
I thought it was like 30 people, 37 or something, but either way.
Well, you might as well round it up to
Yeah.
40.
Yeah.
No, don't round it down here.
Sorry.
It's the news. They would round it up, like,
Yeah.
to the next 100th.
Yeah, it's
Over 9,000!
Hush.
It's like, yeah, there's 6,000 people missing, 5 people missing in real life.
Yeah.
wow. Well, they do some serious over-exaggerations for views and money. That's my conspiracy theory, which is...
Vegeta.
It's all about the
Money,
change.
money.
Who's singing?
So,
That'd be Trevor.
Trevor. You have the voice.
Why am I listening to a British newscaster about something in Quebec?
Maybe you love British newscasters.
Maybe you love British.
No, I really don't. Unless it's like
Maybe the
hard
British
girl.
accent is just one that you play to yourself while you jerk off.
No, it really isn't.
Hello, chop. Welcome to your biscuit. You love me.
Just while you rip apart. Like, just... I don't... I don't doubt somebody doesn't do that out there.
Oh,
I don't
somewhat.
doubt it
I
either.
don't.
Weird people.
They say every single thing you can think about is somebody's fetish.
What about like coffee? Like what?
Yeah, does someone like dip their junk in coffee or something?
Wouldn't that
fuck
hurt?
Coffee.
Well, no, really.
it's the pain.
Doesn't mean they...
It's the
Doesn't mean
pain.
they put it in, like... Yeah, you guys...
How to get burned, how to get burned, how to get burned. I dipped it in coffee.
You know what I mean, though. That's what they say.
Yeah.
Which is fine. You know, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah. Yeah.
By whatever's stroking you. Really doesn't matter.
That's true. Oh my god.
Alright, let's move on topics, because this one's kind of... Yeah.
Yeah.
Lower.
Wait, that was.
Alright, which ones do you guys want to do next?
Alright.
Doesn't matter.
So, kind of on the same topic of them, okay, this really isn't nature destroying Canada, but it's more, well, this is more nature destroying Canada. The other one was kind of more explosions, but either way,
Town destroying.
kind of in western central Canada, there's been like these floods. Yeah, that sucks though, because Alberta is a fairly dry province in Canada.
Well, it's
kinda like
basically
your mother.
it's mostly just Calgary and Toronto that got hit though, like bad. Like when Toronto a couple days ago, when they got hit with all that rain and the flooding, they got a month's worth of rain in like 24 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah, they got.
Hold on a sec.
Cousin?
Hold on one sec, guys. Who is clicking?
Me.
that's.
Stop clicking.
Sorry.
My cousin went out to Alberta to work, and he posted a video of himself, like, fooling around with the shopping cart in the water. And this shopping cart was no joke, like almost filled to like the water was almost as high as the top of the shopping cart.
Wow.
And like that, and that was like on like a hill too. Like that wasn't even the worst of it. I've seen like cars being flipped over by this. Like people trying to drive in, it's up to their windshields. Like
Water can cause a lot of damage.
You can.
Like, I've experienced, like, minor situations of it.
I haven't
'Cause I'm
really
in the
had
middle of a
any.
flood zone. It's only 3 or 4
flooding.
feet that we get.
yeah,
I haven't had
But
any
it's
flooding
still,
or
like,
anything
it
before.
destroys things.
It's a very like just a rare occurrence up in Canada because I don't know, like
Well, not so
Toronto
much
doesn't-
Canada. It's more like that. Well, the area we live in, it's not like. Well, sometimes it happens, but it's not. Like there's certain
We don't
places
get
in
any of those
Canada that
flash
would
floods.
definitely wouldn't be like a crazy thing to happen. I wouldn't say.
technically
We don't
our
get those
whole
flash
town-
floods that they get in some other places.
Well, Canada doesn't get flash floods mostly. If anyone gets flash floods, it's usually Nova Scotia because they're really the most Atlantic, and like in terms of like Nova Scotia, like Newfoundland and is kind of like it's higher, so it doesn't get that rain. It's it's cooler up there pretty much.
Yeah.
While Nova Scotia, they kind of get the crap end of that, right? They kind of get more of the precipitation because it's kind of close to the Atlantic Ocean, right?
They get the shitty end of the stick.
Amen. We kind of lucky because we kind of have other. Yeah, we're kind of lucky, but yeah.
Well, technically our
Every
whole
place
town
can say that about something.
Yeah, that's true. Except, we're pretty lucky. Let's just say that. Anyway.
Except
Alright.
we
Let's get
almost
off
got,
news.
except
Let's
we
go to
almost got hit by a tornado a couple weeks ago, though.
Who did?
That was funny. Everybody was freaking
Yeah, I
out because of
know.
a tornado warning.
There actually was one forming, though.
Yeah, there was one, but everybody was just like
Oh yeah, I know.
flipping
Everyone was like, "Oh no, no, we're gonna die."
Oh no!
I love the enthusiasm. It's like everybody was like, "Oh no, we're going to die."
So,
Oh
That
no!
makes it sound like they're flipping out.
Well, it's kind of funny. It's like look on Facebook and
yeah, I know.
Yeah, everybody. It was just sad.
It was kind of funny. We were just, Jackson and I were just kind of, we were in the gym, and all we hear is, boom!
yeah, there's
Yeah,
all
I
this
was there
thunder.
too, Brady. Thanks.
Yeah, sorry, Trevor. Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
Wow.
It would not surprise me if that hit like in the field at the middle school or something like that. That would sound so close.
That was thunder, not a tornado. Doesn't go boom.
No, lightning. 'Cause you
Oh,
can see it
lightning. I
as
thought you were talking about the tornado still.
you can see it as
Lightning
it
goes
hit.
boom.
That's lightning just flashes.
You can,
Thunder
yeah,
goes
but if it's close enough, you hear it.
If
Yeah.
it's close
And-
enough, then you're probably about to get fried.
If
would
it's
surprise
too
me.
close, you're in some trouble.
If you can hear it, you're probably gonna get fried.
Well, it
Because you
was
can't really
close.
hear electricity unless, well,
Well, you can hear the impact.
Die.
yeah. No, well, I mean, you could hear the. If it hits a tree, then you're gonna hear like a.
Crack.
Yeah.
Well, then the thunder is.
Well,
I don't know,
lightning is
it-
electricity. Electricity doesn't make noise unless you're pretty close to it. And if you're pretty close to
It
lightning
sounded
and hearing it,
legitly,
then not good.
it sounded like a firework. That's how loud it was. It was like a pop. It wasn't like a rumble.
Clap. It
It was
like
a pop. It was like something like a firework grenade. It was. I think it was that close. It was ridiculous.
Ew.
Wow. I couldn't believe it. But, jeez.
It's only, a lot of electricity.
Only enough
Yeah.
to fry you.
It'll only hurt for a second.
Yeah, because you won't
That
be here
is-
for longer than a second.
I don't know, a lot of people do survive lightning strikes.
I
Yeah,
don't know how they could though. I really have no idea. How would that
it
work?
does seem like people do.
They're lucky as hell.
Yeah, about the only
like
explanation.
absolute no metal.
Yeah, but that's funny because there's these lady who's been struck
Maybe
by
they'll-
lightning like 8 times, and
Maybe
she's
they wear rubber boots.
probably dead, but not by lightning. She's freaking old.
Maybe they just wear rubber boots.
She's not dead by lightning, she's dead because she's old.
Yeah,
She gets hit by lightning 6 times, but she's not dead. Why you think she is?
because she's old. I don't know, like 50, 60. Okay, never mind.
That's
just
not
so wild.
old. I thought you were talking
That's-
about like a 90-year-old, a 50 or 60-year-old.
Why would a 90-year-old be walking by herself?
Well, I
That's
don't know.
my
You said that she's
pillow.
old. Well, if she's old enough to die, but if she's old enough to die from age, she wouldn't be 50 or 60.
She'd be like
Some
80
people
or
do
90.
die when they're 50 or 60.
Oh, yeah, but like it's not because of your age. I wouldn't say there's different reasons, but
Health problem.
you wouldn't die
Aw.
because you're old at 50.
Crap.
That would probably happen if you were like 90 or 80.
What if you're the mind of a 70-year-old in the body of a 6-year-old?
It would suck. It's like Benjamin Button.
You'd be the most perverted 6-year-old.
Oh my god.
Honestly, it'd be like, look at them all.
Oh my goodness.
Imagine being a baby with like a adult's mind, because then you'd be like breastfeeding. You'd know what's happening. It'd be like really awkward.
It's like, I know you.
It's like, kind of gross out though that you're like you were breastfeeding, but it was your mom.
If you
Oh my god.
Let's not get into this, guys. No.
no,
Let's not talk about this.
probably
Let's
shouldn't.
pass that all together.
You know what's really messed up?
What?
What?
Time travel.
How?
Yes, Josh.
You could go back in time and fuck your relatives.
Why would you use
Why would-
time
yeah,
travel
why
to
would
do
you-
that?
What if you didn't know?
There's so many things you could do.
That's the one thing that you want it to do
The
with time
one
travel,
thing.
then
I'm not saying it's what I want to do. I'm just saying it's possible.
it's possible. But of all
Hey,
the
yo,
things you could
Mel.
do, I don't think many people would be doing that.
Are you sure?
Unless they're into that
walk
kind
into
of
the high
stuff, you know, like they're unless
Walk into high
they're-
school. Hey, yo, Aunt Mel. How about that too, copyright? Want to have so children?
Oh my god, so it's like Back to the Future.
Yeah.
What? I didn't
Part
get
of,
that.
like, he almost sleeps with his mom.
Oh,
Big
lovely.
deal.
Yeah.
That actually probably eliminate his entire existence, I think.
Yeah, it would. Ooh.
I hate scenarios like that. It's so stupid. It's like you do one thing and it could wipe you from the present
guys
and the
know-
future.
You didn't
God,
even know, Ray. You didn't even know.
I don't even know.
Me and Ryan have to talk about this. Okay. So, what's the worst? What's the
What have we
worst
talked about?
guy you found? Like the worst, like rager you've ever found playing a video game? Like, what's the worst thing they've ever said to you?
Wow, that's a
What do you mean, worst
What?
thing?
Wait,
Like,
what
what's
did you say?
What is the stupidest or like the meanest or like just a like wacky? What is the most messed up thing you've ever heard from a rager on like Call of Duty or on leagues or like when you're beating the crap out of
Um,
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
them?
Oh,
yeah,
I
I know what you mean now.
they called my mom a dude, and they said they're gonna do my mom. So you know.
that makes them homo.
Me and Ryan were playing the other day,
Oh, this
right?
is
Me and Ryan and our friend Caleb, and this dude was getting
No, it wasn't. It was
Oh,
me,
wasn't it?
you, and some random guy online.
This
playing
dude
League play.
got so mad. He didn't. He must have broke inside. He's like, you don't even have a neck.
He was just like, he was.
He said
We
it.
were killing him so much. It was League play, search and destroy on Black Ops 2. We just kept killing them. We beat them like 6-0, and before the game, they're trash talking like, "Oh yeah, you guys suck." So halfway through the game, they're just like, "Oh my god, you're terrible. You're not even good, but we're beating you." Yeah, well, you don't even have a neck, so just shut
And, like,
up.
It's not like he messed up. It's not like he messed up and then like said something else. He said that to us like 5 times.
And then the next round, like after that, he said to me, he's like, "Shut up, you stupid tooth." I was like, "What does that even mean?"
And it's not like he tried to call him a douche and like messed up because he called him a tooth like twice.
He's like,
Like-
"Tooth." I was like, "What?"
Tooth? Yeah, you're a tooth. What?
Is your
Maybe
mother
when
right
he was
bes-
calling you neck, he was referring to dick.
No, he said I didn't
don't-
have a neck. Like I didn't have a
like, you
neck.
don't-
He's
I
like, you
don't
didn't have a neck.
Maybe he doesn't want you to have one. I don't know.
Who doesn't have a neck?
Him, obviously. He's probably really upset about it too.
We need to see some counseling. And
Okay, so here's my experience, I guess, sort of. I was over at my cousin's, and he was playing Forza, and he beat this guy so bad that he literally started crying.
I've never heard someone like cry about a video game.
And this wasn't a 13-year-old guy, I think. This was a grown ass.
Forza,
was like-
isn't that racing?
Yep. This guy was 20, 25 or 30, and he just starts crying.
That's how bad he beat him. He, like, started
Yep.
weeping, like he was like couldn't handle it.
He just started crying.
He snapped.
he broke inside.
That was the funniest
How
thing.
bad do you have to beat someone to make them
He was
cry?
beating him pretty bad,
At
but
a racing game
he
too.
was
like-
beating him pretty bad. Oh my goodness, but it was the funniest thing ever.
Did the game like mean something? Like was it for a
No,
champion?
it was just like Forza isn't that competitive, right? It's just kind of matchmaking. But
Yeah.
he just starts crying. He beat him so bad.
Oh my
That's-
gosh.
Oh, does anyone else have anything else?
Not to add on to that.
No.
I think you got us beat, Brady.
I think Brady
Yeah.
wins.
When somebody starts crying in a game, there's not much that tops that.
Especially when he's a grown ass
He's
man
a grown man.
and he's playing Forza.
It's okay to be playing Forza.
No,
It's just that he cried.
I'm not saying. Well, I'm just saying that Forza. It's just the fact that the
but,
game
like, the
isn't
fact
that
that-
competitive. So it's a racing game. That's probably one of the most fun games you can play, and he cries over it.
That's true.
Oh my goodness, that's what I'm trying to say. But, yeah. Well, I'm not just trying to beat anyone, but if anyone's got anything to say, like kind of worst thing ever, like just say it.
Got anything funny to add?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, like is there anything that any other experiences anyone else has had?
No, on top of that, no.
compared to that.
Well, I didn't say compared to that.
Just like anything though. Like, you have
I don't
anything?
tend to keep tabs on what rages
Well, is
do.
there like
I honestly
anything
ignore
that
them.
sticks out though?
Brady?
Pardon?
Does it have to be somebody elseing rage and not me raging?
Oh, you.
Okay, so one time I was playing Modern Warfare 2 with Taylor Pearson. Like he
Oh.
joined late, so he was
Why
on
would
the
you
other
say
team.
names?
You told me.
Yeah,
that.
I know, but it wasn't. It was
Fucking
earlier.
I know.
So anyway, I was one kill away from a nuke, and then he buzz killed me by pointing an RPG at the floor. I still hate him for it. Like I call him out on like almost a daily friggin' basis.
Yeah,
I just
because
hate him for it.
you haven't had nuke before, have you?
No, I've had like 5.
Oh, I thought. Well, at the time you told me, you're like you hadn't had one before.
It's awesome.
Oh my gosh. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so there was some maybe people know what I'm saying, but there was a certain person that a certain okay. So there's this guy. He rage quit so fast that like back in Black Ops, that if he went in the second stand, he'd rage quit before someone would get the last bullet into him.
Yeah, I heard that
What
off of, I heard that.
That was White Boy. White Boy. That's White
Yeah,
Boy.
White Boy off of PKA. Yeah, they said he was so good at rage quitting that, like, you know how you go into Final Stand or Last Stand, you're invincible while you're falling. Well,
Yeah.
he was so good that if he went into Last Stand, he could rage quit before you put the last bullet in him.
it was that fast. The guy
That
would get
fast.
killed.
That's just sad. He just honed his skills to rage quit.
And I watched it. Like I was watching one of his videos today, and he rage quit during a one in the chamber game.
Oh my god, that
He jumped off a building and was able to rage quit before
What's the guy's channel name or whatever?
it was White Boy. It's White Boy.
it was White Boy. Yeah, White Boy.
Oh, White Boy could do this?
Yeah,
Yes.
go to White Boy's newest
Okay.
his rage quit video, and you see how fast he can rage quit.
He was
Oh.
okay. So
I
here's
thought you were talking
basically
about- I
he
thought
jumped
White Boy
off.
Old. Oh, okay.
He jumped off the building. This is Vertigo. I don't know if anyone knows.
Yeah,
He jumped off the building, and I don't know. It takes like 3 seconds. He was probably in the air for maybe 2.5. He took like maybe a half a second, not even maybe a quarter second
Yeah,
to rage quit. It was so fast.
like I don't even think it's like rage quitting for him now. It's just like a combination of buttons. It's like a cheat code in Grand Theft Auto. You just push buttons, and he knows it by heart. It's like down,
Yeah.
it's start down X, something like that.
Left down, right down, up, right.
Wow, John.
All right, we gotta get to it. We gotta get to a new topic here.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
No, we were on a roll there. That was freaking long. Anyway, so ideal girlfriend.
Um,
Are
Your
you on
mother.
I'm just gonna let somebody else go first.
Yeah, just saying.
Wow, John.
Ariana Grande.
Um,
You guys know who she is?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Yeah,
Who?
boy.
That's
You guys
a
ever
lot
watched
of stuff. When you're talking about ideal, you mean like everything, like what would be the
best.
perfect scenario of
Yes, it's
like you could say with those looks, but I mean, what else would you want about
Right.
it?
Who here doesn't know who Ariana Grande is?
Trevor.
Trevor? You ever
Yeah, I don't know who she is either.
watch the Family Channel and see the girl
It's
named
not.
Kat?
It's YTV, isn't it?
Oh, that chick.
Kat?
Oh, she is
Really red
hot.
hair? I know. Okay, so her. I don't know. I guess I'd want someone who
Looks like
yeah, looks like her because she's amazing. Probably someone who plays sports, I guess, because I play sports. So like a sporty person. I want someone who's smart because dating a bimbo would be. I wouldn't want them to be taller than me. That'd be a thing.
Brady doesn't have that problem.
No,
No. Well,
Well, no.
well,
No, there's not too
Not
many
really.
tall people.
Oh, Emily Vale.
Emily Vale's taller, isn't she?
you say.
What is with you guys and using full names?
yeah,
Yeah.
really.
Because there's a
point.
bunch.
Honestly, John. Every single time.
Hey, Ryan said it first.
I know, but after you said it, dumbass.
Well, because how many? Well, you never know what Emily it is.
Maybe
Yeah,
we
there's
just-
like 5 in our time alone.
Now,
Everybody would know if you said the one that's taller than Brady. Brady's like 6'1", isn't he?
Well, you
Well,
just
now
gave
they
it away.
know.
You just
But,
gave
like,
it
You
away.
know,
He's-
they didn't tell Ray before.
Wait, John.
she's gonna get like 100 dollars now.
Anyway, back to what we were talking about before that.
I don't care much.
What were we talking about before that?
Ideal girlfriend.
Ideal girlfriend. We were just saying, like tall, then I didn't have a problem. And that's right, I don't usually have a problem. There's not too many people in our community who, you know,
Are over.
I beat in
How many
height.
girls in our community who are over 6 feet?
Yes, exactly. There's not too many. Obviously, you know, once you get out there, you will meet people. For me, I don't really care. Does it really make a difference? No, I really don't think so.
I don't mind much about like cup size, I guess you would call it.
Neither
I
do
like that.
It's not a big issue to me, but I do like a nice.
A
butt.
decent.
I do like a nice butt.
It's like French toast.
How do you make that comparison?
What's
Because
the
I like a nice French toast.
Oh, okay. No, John.
Oh, guys. What the
How's a French toast compared? Anyways,
heck?
anyways,
Anyone
What
else?
about you, Brady? What about you?
Okay. I don't really care. I don't looks. I'm not deciding yet. I'm really not. There, you go around school. There's a
It's
lot
not
of.
a main factor to me, but you know,
There's a
you're
lot.
always going to, you know, be more open to going after that girl that also looks good, rather to a girl that doesn't look so great. You're always going to if you had the option, you'd pick. You know, if they both have the exact same personality and all that. If you had the option between the one that looked good and the one that didn't, you'd always pick the one that looked good. And that's just
Well, yeah, but that's not how the world works.
that's just male instinct. Yeah.
Yeah, that
But
is male instinct.
If you know, I think personally, I guess if you were to have okay, let me ask you this: if you were to have a girl who's really nice and really smart and like, I don't know, everything you wanted, but she was like a troll. Okay, she was picture the little dolls. You know the little troll dolls.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, she's one of them. Or you could have a beautiful girl, but she's not as nice, not as smart, not as perfect. What would you do? She's still nice and she's still smart and she's still all those stuff you like,
as much.
not as not 100%.
It depends how troll dollish you're looking at.
The one with the green hair and the orange skin.
Oh my
Nope.
god.
Oompa Loompa.
And the teeth. You get like the two uneven teeth.
Oh, like
You
mine.
mean the ones you're supposed to burn with fire?
Yeah.
Demon child, demon child, demon child.
Holy water.
The
Holy
power
water
of
won't even
Christ
fix
compels
that.
you. The power of Christ compels you.
To die.
All right, so you gotta give me an answer. You gotta give me an answer still.
Me? Me or someone? Who? Oh,
Any-
yeah, okay, this
They're
question.
not
Um,
quite as nice and all that, but
It depends. It
Oh.
depends. See, the thing is, like, kind of in our society, you kind of there's a lot of things when you're looking for the right person. It's the one that kind of good looks, kind of a good personality, but also one that will like contribute to the family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, okay, so listen, housewives are about as good as. Is that the right term, housewife?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, housewife is about as good as someone who is a doctor, okay? A
Yeah.
housewife is someone who cleans the house, takes care of the house, takes care of the children, while someone this could be a male too. I'm gonna keep this open. It could be anyone. House husband, house whatever. They're about as important they're about as important to the relationship as the person who's working, as long as they're contributing. If someone is not contributing their equal share, if not more, to the relationship, then there's no point in putting a ring on that person. There really isn't.
Yeah.
Like it all, it's looks in his personality and it's all that, but it's also how much they can contribute to a relationship, right?
Yeah.
That's also what it comes down to. Kind of three things there. Anyone want to add to that?
No, not really.
But I guess if you want to answer Jackson's question, I would say, I don't know, like, that's,
I
yeah.
would take. Well, honestly though, I would.
John. On John's link.
Oh dear.
Let's see this here. All right.
Oh,
Okay,
that's great.
so anyone, okay, I'm going to
Just
say,
read it. Just read it. Like, read it out.
you're
Some strive their entire lives for excellence. Some seek to find their passion, to raise a family, to leave their mark on the world, to earn their fortune. Some just want a mother effing warthog. And this dude built a replica of a warthog.
From Halo.
Yeah.
all
Are you
right.
serious?
Yep.
Josh, just put it on the screen. Just do it.
I will. I can't right now, John. That'll have to be afterwards.
Yeah, you'll have
dumbass.
to edit it in, John.
Okay, so you are probably right about the just kind of the not as nice. You're probably right about the whole looks thing. Like you are. Like
Yeah.
I would probably pick the second.
But that
Looks are
rarely happens.
important with things like that, though. They really are.
They are. You kind of have to be attracted to the person. I don't care what you say. Yes, someone may have a good personality, but listen, if you're not attracted to somebody, what's the point in?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You
People
have
say,
to
"Oh,
be
well, you're
attracted to
just."
somebody.
People say, "Oh, well, you're so shallow and all that." Well, I mean,
Well, that's bullcrap because girls are just as shallow.
I know.
if not
They
more.
say that.
Yeah.
They
Just
say,
say
like,
you don't
"Oh,
plan on fucking a troll. They'll understand.
yeah, girls don't say, "Oh, guys are so shallow." You go for
Like,
the
you call me shallow. At least I'm not a troll.
Yeah.
But I just don't get why they always say like, "Oh, you're so shallow. You don't like girls who are ugly." Well, how many girls like guys that are ugly? Honestly,
How many guys did you date that are 300 pounds?
like there's honestly an attraction factor that always is gonna
It's always
factor.
going to be there.
It's not.
It's just built into
Yeah.
the humans.
But some people can, take their personality and how they. It's also a lot of like self-imaging. If you don't care what you look like. I mean, obviously everybody cares a little bit, but if you don't, you're
Oh, not
you
necessarily.
don't,
Not
you don't
everyone
care.
really does.
You don't look down on yourself because of it. I think other people aren't going to care either.
Yeah, like if you act like you really don't care, then
Yeah, if you're just like, oh yeah, well, you know what? I'm not
Yeah.
great looking. Well, oh well.
I kind of like someone who kind of was confident. I'm not
Yeah.
someone who's like. Listen, I'm not saying this isn't bad, but I'm not really a big fan of people who are just like, oh, I'm so pretty and this and that, which isn't a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. I just rather have people who are kind of shyly confident about themselves. If that makes
Yeah.
any sense. We're just kind of like, you know what? I don't really care if anyone.
Look at my face. My face is
Yeah,
amazing.
you know what I really hate though
Give it a
on
lick.
that kind of topic.
It's just
though?
like very simple.
No.
Not that. Is how like girls who know that they're attractive. Well,
And then
they'll be
they-
like, oh well, I'm so ugly. You're so pretty. Don't deny it and all this. Well, no, you're not ugly. Don't try and get attention by saying it. Like
And also,
they're
but
just
also,
they're asking for people to say, oh no, you're not. Well, because like it just if you know what I mean.
yes.
Yeah.
That's not always the case. And also, this is kind of the age where, is it alright to say this, Josh, if I say high school?
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Okay. This is high school, okay? People are screwed up. No one knows what they're gonna be. No one knows what they're gonna do. No one knows who they are, alright? This is just once you hit after high school, that's when things start opening. High school is just you know,
High school is just a roadblock. Hear that, guys?
no one
Brady
knows.
Brady sponsors a need for no high school.
I do not say that. You do
I'm
need
Brady
high
Jones, and I
need
approve
high
this
school.
message.
Education. You must need a high school to somewhat develop who you are. The thing is, if you're right, there is a lot of roadblocks. There is kind of the
It's really stupid sometimes what you learn in high school though. Like
Yeah.
Like how you don't
there's
learn
no
anything
course
really
in
useful.
high school to teach you how to buy a house, how to take a loan, how to
Pay a bill.
how to change a tire, for Pete's sake.
Hold on.
How to
Hold
pay a
on.
bill.
They teach you how to find sides on polygons and how to
It's like,
Yeah,
I don't know how to
like
race.
circle circumference. Like who needs that?
It's like we.
If you're gonna
I don't know how to make.
Would you like
Go
to
ahead,
make a
Jared.
transaction? Yeah, but I don't know how to use a bank card. I can tell you the side of how long that polygon
I
side
could
length is,
measure your
though.
bank machine for you and tell you exactly how many bills it could hold in area, but
I don't know how to write my. I don't even
I'm
know
like
how.
Brady,
They don't
and
even
I
teach
didn't-
you how to print. Like we don't know. Like some people obviously
I
do,
don't
but
know
like
how
a
to
lot of people, I don't know how to print like handwrite. They don't teach you useful stuff.
It's like I can't write that down for you, but I can recite the last 3 lines.
See, I kind
The
of get.
biggest.
I can
I
read
get
it.
their
I
lo-
can
I get their-
print my name, but
I get their logic though, because I don't even know what I'm going to be doing for a career.
They-
See, if you made
But
a choice,
everybody's gonna be
like-
paying bills and buying a house and or
yeah,
at least
exactly. No one
like
knows
car.
career, but everybody's going to be paying bills and buying a car and
Like
getting a mortgage. Everybody's going to do that.
one in like.
See, that's the purpose of
1,000
electives too, though,
not
guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they don't do that for the first while of high school anyway.
Yeah, you only get the last 2 years of electives.
And then even still, I don't think there's a class or anything that teaches you how to do like just not like everyday stuff that you'll need to know how to do.
Yeah.
Like,
Like the
I know
stuff.
some people don't know how to, but like, yeah, I know if you went to go sign a check, you cannot just write your name. You
Yeah,
have
I can't.
signature.
I can't handwrite. I wouldn't be. I'd be
Yeah.
like. I wouldn't know how to do it. They didn't teach us. I could write like scribbly crap down that might look like my name, but like I
yeah,
don't.
like it's some stuff they teach us is sometimes like
Pointless.
I know in grade 5 they tried to teach us how to handwrite, and then they did it for like 2 weeks. They gave us half the alphabet in uppercase and lowercase, and then they stopped, and we never kept on practicing it because we didn't know the whole alphabet, and so like I know
Didn't know the alphabet in grade 5.
I didn't know the whole alphabet in cursive writing. Didn't know how to
Oh, okay. I
write
thought you
those.
said you didn't know the alphabet. I was like, what?
I know, Ryan. I know my ABDs. Okay.
Okay, I know.
James the Chit.
we did that in like grade 3, grade 4, I think.
Yeah, same here.
And I just forgot. Like, there's some letters I just don't.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta improvise it, I guess. But you know,
I can sort of write my name, but it
I mean,
takes me.
everyone's handwriting usually ends up looking different, though. Like,
Yeah.
everyone's letters will look very, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's kind of the point, though.
Yeah.
Ryan, they're goodly.
They're very good. At least they look goodly.
They look goodly.
all right, man. That was jeez. All right, so Let's go on to the new topic. Unless anyone got anything else to say. Anyone got anything?
No,
Never
I'm
really
done with
did
this one.
any. Well, no, we didn't. Never mind.
Well,
No.
we did talk a lot. We a good amount about a deal girlfriend. I talked a
Yeah.
lot about school. You know. All right. So the new Facebook status stuff.
Oh.
What I mean by that is,
Don't even
so-and-so-
limit it just to that. Just talk about anything stupid.
So
on
and so is feeling excited. So and so is eating this or drinking this or doing this. It's like
I wonder why so-and-so's excited.
Because they're eating this while they're watching this. Oh,
Oh.
I'm eating strawberries while I'm watching
No.
Fresh Prince, and it makes me excited.
in
Oh, good.
location. Like you know
Yeah.
how you can location like.
I don't
locate
mind
stuff?
that. Like where if you're,
I hate that so much. I don't care where you're at. You could be
well,
in,
yeah.
you could be in our community or you could be in France. I don't care. Just do your thing.
You could be burning in the fiery depths of hell.
Or you could set that as your location, the fiery depths of hell.
That would be. I would totally do
Put
that.
that for every size road. Just
Every-
like put that for
Where-
every size.
Boy, where you at last week? You know where I'm at.
Bitch, I've been burning alive for the last 7 years.
I don't know. I just don't. Well, to be realistic, yes, it's okay. Like,
Useless feature. It's a useless feature.
Oh, Facebook.
but I guess usually you can usually tell voice crack, very bad voice crack.
That was
Oh.
pretty bad.
You can
Aw,
tell.
Brady's finally hitting puberty. Oh,
Screw you, Trevor.
says you're talking to the guy who's like 6'2".
don't worry about it.
Oh man. All right.
Scott,
But you can usually tell if someone's excited or feeling,
Right,
this
what
or
they're
that or that, or like, especially when someone says, "Oh my God, I hate this," feeling, "Yeah, I figured."
I hate this. Feeling angry. Well, you did say you hate it.
You
Obviously,
said
you're
say
angry.
you were angry.
feeling happy. Well, no.
I am
Not
so
work.
pissed off. Feeling happy.
It's really though, because there's so like there's
That's
some
what people
emotions that
should
are
do,
just
though.
weird
Just like
on there
that's
too.
what people should do. Just like use it as a trolling thing. Just like put the polar opposite of what they write in their status. Just be like, I'm
Feeling
so happy, feeling really angry.
Just sold the car, feeling hopeless.
You should be hopeless. You're
Another-
posting your emotions on Facebook.
Another thing is like hashtags on Facebook.
Well,
I don't-
Yeah,
don't
somebody,
think
I don't know who it was, but I saw on Facebook, every single word there was a hashtag before it, and it did that
oh
stupid
yeah,
thing.
when people like put
On
when people
Instagram,
put stuff on
There will literally be 30 words with a hashtag in front of each and
Oh
every.
yeah, if you
never-
look
Who
on
has the
Facebook,
time
when
to put a
people-
hashtag in front of everything?
When, like if you look at pictures and stuff, people will be like, it'll be like something. It'll be a hashtag basketball, hashtag Miami Heat, hashtag this, hashtag this,
That's all one.
hashtag
It
that.
was like
Like
hashtag so. It was like hashtag you, hashtag R, hashtag so, hashtag beautiful, hashtag girl, hashtag I, hashtag wanna, hashtag B, hashtag you,
Hashtag JK.
and hashtag ILY. Like it was
Guys,
so bad.
I hate it when people write ILY. Can't stand it. It looks so stupid. It's like, if you think it, just type the damn thing out.
guys, just look up the
or
chat.
put your feeling as I
Yeah.
love you.
Or just don't tell everybody that things that they just don't give shits about.
Well, Facebook is full of a bunch of that.
Yeah.
I'd say Instagram is probably. If you could stop hashtag.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm just gonna step out for a minute. You guys continue.
You guys,
But I think one of the worst things about Facebook though is when people like if to get attention they'll just put like a sad face like so that people are just like, oh well what's wrong, or and then people are like, oh I don't want to talk about it. Well, why would you put that as your like status on Facebook for everyone to see? Like that obviously you're upset about something, and then when people want to help you, they're just like, no, I don't want to talk about it. I don't get that. It's really stupid.
Yeah, I know.
I love how John said BRB and he's barely been talking the whole time.
I know.
All right. Okay. I
Like-
think Instagram's the worst when it comes to hashtags. I think.
Yeah.
It is.
I
Instagram's
find
pretty
I
bad.
have Instagram, but I don't really follow anyone or
Neither
don't.
do I. I kind of have it. I have 2 accounts. I just be like, you know what? I don't really care.
I know
just kinda
Ryan has it because that late night on Omega.
Oh,
Oh.
well, I don't use it. Like, I made it that, and
I
then
remember- I
I like
remember
followed a couple people, and then I just don't use it at all because I don't really have a
You know,
like I have to use my computer, which I can't really be very limited on the computer, so it kind of sucks. So I just really don't even use it. But on Facebook, you can see people link it to their Instagram, so like you'll see people with like a bunch of hashtags on their
Yes.
Instagram picture.
Yeah. I don't really care. I don't really care, like hashtags. I don't really like the elitist attitudes of people on Twitter who got off Facebook to be
You guys are still talking about this?
Yes, I am. Yes, we are. Do you find that people seem more elitist on Twitter than they are on Facebook?
I don't use
What do you
Twitter.
mean?
Like they feel like Twitter is so much better and Facebook
Oh,
is bad because of this and this and it's like, oh please, you probably just got off on Facebook just because your mom was on there. I'll tell you, that's what I did. It's good.
That's what my excuse was too.
Okay. Okay, I'm usually pretty I'm usually okay. Yeah. I mean, there's some stuff. There isn't a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of people like that.
Yeah, I know. Like, it's kind of, but yeah, this kid's kind of escaped this. But what I don't like is that they escape it just to put me. Well, I wouldn't say meaningless. Just negative bullcrap. It's like, come on.
Oh, that's what people do on like almost all social media. You'll find people just putting negative crap everywhere, and
That's just what people use the internet for.
yeah,
Yep, pretty much.
that
It's a
and
common pastime.
That's
and porn.
Well,
40%.
yeah, porn's common
40%
pastime.
of the internet.
That's a crazy number.
I know.
Ryan, what was the other thing we saw? Oh yeah, in Uber Facts today, we saw a cat has been the mayor of a town in Alaska for the past 15 years.
A cat.
A cat.
The mayor.
When's the last time a cat lived for 15 years?
Well, I guess it's not even. I just find that. I guess 15
A
years.
lot of
is
cats
little
live to
long.
be over 20.
Yeah, some cats do live pretty long, but
makes
it's,
them
I
dead.
don't find that fact. It's the fact that he's a mayor. I don't care how long he lived or how long he's been a mayor. He's a mayor. That's what baffles me. Is a cat is a mayor.
It makes me question Uber Facts sources.
Well, it
Yeah, they
really
should
wouldn't.
say the truth to the
Honestly, it
source.
really wouldn't surprise me at all if something stupid like that actually is true.
Somewhere
like-
in the world, yeah.
Oh yeah, it really wouldn't surprise me. I think it's probably pretty legitimate. I wouldn't. It really just wouldn't surprise me if there was some stupid place like that.
Oh, wow. Yeah. All right, you guys want to move on?
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
sure.
God dang, we are going through these topics like molasses cold.
What?
Molasses
Slowly?
cold, right, Brady?
So slowly.
That was the terrible analogy.
Well,
Very. We're
was
going
so
through
bad.
these topics like
Something
molasses
cold.
cold.
Not cold
the
molasses.
molasses. Because I said them in a different order does not mean it's wrong.
Well,
show you this, though. Anyway, so Xbox One GPU versus RAM. So basically, there was rumors that the Xbox One we were putting more GPU or RAM. They had to be given a choice. What do you think of this?
I'm not really too familiar with all this stuff, so.
I like RAM. What? Okay,
I'd
how
say RAM.
I heard someone else explain it. If you have RAM, say you're playing an open world game, okay, you can have more things already be loaded. Like have you ever played like Assassin's Creed and all of a sudden in
Yeah.
the horizon a building will appear to nowhere?
Yeah.
Well, if they have more RAM, then you'll be able to see farther than you would be able to without it because it can process more at one time.
Yes.
So if you so there's like it's like more graphics, but it's not like any better graphics. It's just more graphics being able to produce at one time. If you have a higher clock speed, it's like you'll be able to put more like layers. Like you know how when they do graphics, it's all like lines, right?
Yeah.
So they'll be able to put more lines in there. In the system will be able to process it at a high rate. And so it's basically against more graphics or better graphics. It's basically,
Well, I'd rather
Yeah.
I'd rather have better graphics probably.
but you also think if they have more gigabytes of RAM, you also can store more and you can do all that.
Yeah, I personally go with RAM because you know what? These PC graphics, they are alright. I don't know how.
You also think like long time though too. Like yeah, they're good now. What happens? A new system. The next one isn't released for 2 years.
Oh, it's gonna be more.
You know,
Oh, you mean like
see-
Slim and stuff?
Yeah, like PC is going to be ahead of the Xbox.
PC's always gonna be
PC's
ahead
always
of.
ahead.
PC's
But-
always gonna be ahead for that.
But
kind of
Xbox One will be a contender for longer if they have more clock speed. Is basically what their argument is for clock speed.
Yes. But
Um,
I'd rather go more RAM. Because,
I'd personally
Is
take more
RAM was the better graphics, you said?
RAM is more graphics.
Oh.
Being able to produce more at one time.
I don't know. I think I'd rather have well, I don't know. I really.
So if you
Oh.
take if you take clock speed too, like how in Call of Duty when you get close to a wall, it gets really choppy and gross.
Oh yeah.
Well, if you have more clock speed, then it will still be really defined at close range too. Because you'll be able to process those graphics.
See, this is why I PC game.
Yeah.
We don't have those problems.
Well, personally, for me, I use a system because I just feels more comfortable, I guess.
Yeah.
Or just what I'm more used to, I guess,
Well,
too.
you can always.
I'm not very good with a computer. I'm just not fluent when I'm playing on computer.
Just because you don't have the computer, right? Like,
I don't
yeah.
have a computer too, so
Well, I have a laptop, but
I have
it's nothing special anyway.
I have a computer, but it's slow. Like Minecraft is so choppy on that computer. It's literally like every time you move, it's up to lag. So you're moving in blocks, like
Oh,
Pretty
my
bad.
Well, it is Minecraft.
box.
yeah, but like it's pretty bad. Like I've seen it on Ryan's computer, and it's
And my computer's not even really that good.
on your computer. It's amazingly smooth to how it's played on my computer.
Yeah, I know.
It's pretty bad, and my computer's just crap. So,
Everyone else
but yeah,
has-
I'd probably rather take the RAM too.
Yeah, that's what I said, Graham.
Not only do you get more, more graphics, so you can see farther and all that, but you get,
But you gotta think, if you're
Yeah, man.
the more you ask, the more it's gonna cost. They can't just give you all this for free.
no, they
They're
said
gonna-
it's
Yeah,
something
but
like-
if you want both, then you're starting to
They-
ask for.
yeah, they did both. And they said they have to ask more for the system. So they're not gonna do both.
Stop making that background noise, guys. It's really bad.
What's the background noise?
That's good.
I don't hear anything.
But yeah.
I would probably say yeah. Just like I said, the fact that I see PS3 graphics aren't like consoles well, they're good for me. Like I said, the games aren't going to get too much better. They're just going to keep getting glossed over, glossed. They're good, but that's all I see. It's gonna be, I'd like to do. I would like to do more.
Who's playing like Sim City Rollercoaster Tycoon? I just heard like people screaming.
That's bringing my brother.
Oh.
I don't even know what it is.
I was gonna say I didn't hear anybody scream.
I heard somebody screaming. Like I thought it sounded like in like Rollercoaster Tycoon when they're going on the big roller coaster, they scream really loud. So that's what it sounded like to me.
Generic. Yeah. All right. Let's go on to the next. What do you prefer, guys? Swimming pools or beaches?
Pools.
I think everyone knows I like beaches.
Like
Pool, probably, because
Yeah, I'd say
beach,
pool.
more crowded, random people.
I'd prefer the
and
beach if
just
we had
with-
good beaches around here.
And then
Yeah.
just with the
Harley-
water and stuff, I
Harley
find
Beach is
it's
pretty good. I love going out into like into a sandbar we found a sandbar last time. We made a giant like moat,
Yeah.
right? And we did a line, like a tunnel from this giant hole to the ocean, and like we brought in like crabs and a few snails and like I think we got a small fish in there too, and it was really fun. I like going when you have those family memories and stuff, but I don't like going if it's just you're just sitting there doing nothing. I don't find that any fun. But if you actually get out and do it, I find
For me, I'd say I would prefer a pool because it's just not as, I don't know, I find if you're at a beach, it's usually like all rocks and just uncomfortable, and there's a lot of random people, I guess. When you're at a pool, then you're probably at like a friend's house or family, and...
to ladies.
What?
It's useful when it comes to ladies.
Well, yeah, I guess if at the beach there's more people, as in that, yes, but...
You could just
Either
invite
one.
them, Jackson.
Yeah, you could just invite them to your pool. And
Well,
then
what if
you're
you
already
don't have?
then you're already at your house.
Confidence.
Then you're
What,
already
Jackson?
Confidence. Have you ever wanted don't you ever listen to Katy Perry? Sex on the beach. That's where it's at.
Yeah, right in front of everyone.
Sandy Bun.
Wait, no, go really far into the water where nobody can see you. Like right out to that line where they say you shouldn't go past this because you'll get eaten by sharks.
Oh, that's a great idea. Sitting there in the middle of having
The ocean.
fun, and then no, sharks are
That
eat
shark.
You're winky.
You'll
What do you
tug
think, Josh?
I'll go into
I prefer beaches.
See, I mean, when it comes to like women plus thing, those two attract both. Whatever you say, they attract both.
Say what?
your mic sounds weird to me, Brady.
Yeah, I can't tell what you're saying. What attracts
Really
what?
mumbly.
And the beaches, they attract the beaches, the pools, they attract both.
You didn't fix your mic.
Beaches attract what?
They attract. I'm sorry.
We can't tell you're saying. Your mic is going all long. All we can tell is the beaches attract, and
attract.
that's like, oh,
Okay,
yes,
is
that.
okay. Is this
There you
better?
go. There you go. There you go.
Is better?
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah.
Okay, I must have to move. Sorry. All right, this is probably not another connection. Anyway, they attract women. So that's two things.
Attract
That's
what?
check.
You're mumbling the last word
Yeah,
every
you're-
time.
They attract women. End of
yeah.
story.
Oh.
Yeah, they do.
Yes.
Sorry, that really.
There
took
you
a while.
go.
I'm sorry,
That's-
guys.
The big boy, Brady. Use your big boy words.
Yeah, okay, but
Jackson,
if you're
hate
not factoring in that, just the whole thing.
Well, I can't
prefer
factor that in
avoiding-
because they attract. Because it's.
I'm factoring that in.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
tracking
What
that in too.
what I mean is if you
I'm
just were
factoring
going to the beach on your own, or if you're gonna go to a pool on your own, I just prefer to be in a pool. Like,
Yes.
is what I mean.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
If
At the
you're
beach,
there
you can
alone on the
socialize
beach,
with
that'd be
randoms.
pretty
Yeah, I know, but
Beach, you can't. Beach is more fun if there's people.
yeah,
A pool
Yeah.
is more fun. Okay.
If it's
Either
the
way,
private,
the pools is
lounge
just like
around,
it's more
then yeah,
comfortable. I find than just being at a beach with that's so rocky and uncomfortable. I find.
Well, if it's like
It's certain
like a
spots.
sandy beach.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Okay, so like
it's like sitting there and waiting for the waves to hit you. That's pretty fun.
if I brought a bunch of my friends, well, yeah, it'd be like, I'd be fine to go to to enjoy the adventure. If I was by myself, I'd be scared about like touching something, like I don't know, a jellyfish or a crab or something. I'd be scared. I'd
Those are
probably.
real man fears right there.
Ooh, this sand has herpes.
Oh my
Uh,
Here's a real life beach story. When I walked out, okay, this nothing to do. It's nothing, but basically we walked out there and it was literally for like, oh my goodness, it was probably for like 1,000 feet a sea of jellyfish. There was
Oh,
all
where
you
was
could
that?
see was pink. I don't know, somewhere up in
that's what she said.
Shetty.
Was it Parley Beach?
No, it was like it was up in Shediac. I don't know where it is.
Was it like
Harley Beach is Shediac, isn't it? Or
Yeah,
where's
so- a Shediac?
I don't
Yeah.
think it's Pearly Beach.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter what it was. Go on.
Not a lot of jellyfish at Pearly Beach.
Yeah.
But it was a literal sea, and I was like, I don't know. I don't like jellyfish. I like clean water. That's just me. I don't care about salt water, but it has to be clean. Like there can't be anything in it, like creatures of any sort. If there's
I don't mind fish,
fish, no.
but the second they
Normal
touch me,
fish.
I like freak out.
Same.
That like
I don't
I
like
have to get
fish.
those
I guess.
I love fishing.
See, when I was little, I lived really close to a beach, so I went down there all the time.
Where'd you used to live?
You know where I used to live.
Yes, we all
No.
know. We all know. We all know. We can't say it. Yeah. No.
Oh. Okay.
You know where I
Okay.
used to live.
Okay, so basically, first, so if I had a group of friends, I'd pick beach. If I was just kind of,
Lounging, cannon.
if it was only a couple people, I would say a pool. That's just my
Yeah.
preference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Does everyone? Okay. So,
I think we're done with that.
all right, just give me a second. All right. Does anyone else want to say this for me? Because I'd rather not.
What?
Next
I'll
topic.
look here.
If it's one I'm thinking of, it's an easy answer.
Oh, it keeps on scrolling back to the bottom. It's not worth it anymore.
Alright, John just left. He had to go.
Oh,
Alright.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
gonna have
fine.
to
We can go on
here.
without him.
Yeah, that's all right. Like he got it in a good amount of time. Really.
I'm gonna,
He's not important anyways.
I'm gonna have to go in about 5
Oh,
minutes.
don't worry about it.
What?
I'm gonna have to go in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to go here soon too. So
I really don't care.
Alright,
when I go.
we should wrap it up pretty soon then.
yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
There's a lot of ranting going on, I feel.
All right. All right. So let's
we are kind of ranting.
What should we? Whoa! Inception. What should we talk about? Like, we got like we got 4 topics here. What should we?
Well, I got no
Top one,
idea.
Top
what
two more, kind of wrap it up.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Boobs or butts?
Ass.
Second
That's
one.
how we're gonna
Easy.
end. That's how we're gonna
That's
end.
easy.
That's an easy question, Jim.
That is so easy.
And it's done.
I can't say it yet. They're both equally attracting. You have to get your hands on them to really find out what you.
I
I'm
can
just
sit there.
saying. I'm
I can
just
sit
saying.
there.
No, I'm just saying.
Okay, by looking, for me, it's easy.
Yeah.
But I'm above
Yep.
man.
Exactly.
Ever since that incident in Ontario, I've
Oh,
been
God.
I wasn't even
I'm
at that. That incident wasn't even
on the
near
fence.
me, but I really didn't. It doesn't
Never
impact
again.
me.
I was
Never
always on the
again.
fence, but after that, I'm a complete butt guy. Like
No,
it's not,
I was never really. Well, not that I never really was, but like, it's pretty easy for me which one I prefer.
what is it?
Which one?
Ass.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty easy for.
I think they're both. I think they're both equally attracting. I mean, I'd have to.
No, you don't. Say which one you prefer.
Pretty-
I actually
Pick one, Brady, don't bullcrap us.
I'm actually not bullcrapping, you
You gotta
guys.
have a 60-40.
This is
We're all men here.
There's gonna
Yes,
be a
that's what she
51-49.
said.
there is no 60-40. Like I just.
There's a
can't.
51-49,
I
Brady.
just
You know
can't.
it.
There
There's
is
one
just-
that's just a little bit more.
There
something.
is
I'm
just
not like-
nothing.
Whenever
There
you see
is.
a girl, you check it first. Which one do you check?
Well, yeah,
first?
what
I
instinct?
check-
There's one that you check first that you just like prefer a little bit more. Like, there's got to be one that's like.
It really depends which way they're looking.
It
Yeah,
just
really.
True.
That's what I'm saying. Like, well, not even that. Everyone says that.
It's like, hey, if they're right in front of you, it depends which way. Are they
Okay,
facing you?
so
Are they
if
facing
you
away?
find someone, they're attractive, and they're in both parts are equally attractive. Which one do you look at first? Then
I don't care. I look at them both. Like, I look at
He's
them
the
both.
kind of guy who'd sit there and look at the
which one
back.
first?
I look at them.
Brady just looks at their personality. That's what.
You get some real nice shoulder blades right there.
To be
Oh,
completely.
man. Speaking of this, it was so funny this year, okay? Me, and a few guys that were in my class this year, okay? We were talking, and they were talking about the wrestling federation called TNA,
Yes.
right?
Oh, you
And the teacher is like, guys, you really need to be talking about that right here. We're like, what do you mean? She's like, we're like TNA? And she's like, yeah. We're like, do you even know what that is? She's like, of course I do. We're like, what's TNA? And she's like, titties and ass. And we're like, you cannot believe the amount of laughter that came out of that classroom. Like, just like, no, we were TNA, like the wrestling. She was so embarrassed. She was so embarrassed. It was.
Which class was that?
It was art class.
Oh yeah, you don't have to say the name. I know what you mean though. She's like that.
And she's like, I'm not gonna say it. We're like, no, we'll, like, close the door. We won't tell.
I don't even know what the.
Well, if you're telling people on this now.
What is it like?
We won't tell.
Yeah, we don't know. We didn't tell who. We didn't tell people who.
Yeah.
I don't know what like the wrestling. I don't know what TNA stands
It's
for.
total non-stop action or something.
That's a terrible name.
I don't know.
But yeah, I thought that was
It's not like Federation. I'm pretty. I don't know. I slightly followed the
Brady, if you had to pick between your future wife having a nice rack or a nice ass, which would it be?
Brady, don't even say you don't know.
I'd have to find out for myself. Like, I couldn't just...
Brady has to take him for a test drive.
Google it.
Yeah. You know what, Jackson? That's it. I do.
He's gonna take him for a test drive.
Yeah.
I like I do.
I like both. Alright, that's...
I like both.
Well, I mean, I can't complain about the other, but
No.
I prefer
your
one
answer?
over the other by a decent bit.
I didn't hear your answer, Josh. What was it?
My answer?
Yeah.
I didn't answer yet. That's why you didn't hear my answer.
Okay, well,
There you go.
I want to hear your answer then.
It's ass, obviously.
Yeah,
Nice.
obviously.
It's a far dominating side.
Yeah. Oh, well, for me, it's not
Yeah.
one to be completely one-sided, but definitely more that one for sure.
He said, but
I heard these lyrics in a song. I forget what it was, but it was like, hate to see her go, but love to watch her leave.
what song is that?
It's a country song. It's called like
they say
No,
something
it's
like
not- I don't think it's a
60% prefer that though.
it is in a country. It's in a country song called.
No, I think it's a rap song, isn't it? There's a
it's in
rap
a
song
country
saying
song
that.
too. It's in a country song though too, and it's called Honky Tonk Badonk Badonk.
Is that in, isn't that, they say that in, don't they say that in Bedrock or something?
Yeah, maybe. But
I think they say that. There's a rap song where they say that too.
yeah.
Okay, does this really matter?
Oh, I don't know. He just brought it-
Really?
Well, okay.
He just
anyway.
brought it up. I thought
What's our final
Anyway.
topic?
That's-
Topic tonight.
Do we want to finish off with the deep one or not?
Sure.
Alright.
Bring it in deep.
Alright, so, in the future, will technology affect us negatively or positively?
Depends how far we advance our technology.
I thought you were gonna pick a third one, Brady.
What was the third one? Oh, never mind. Oh, well,
Don't worry about it.
We'll save that one for next.
okay. Looks like
I'll
we're
write
gonna
it down so
start
we
the
don't forget.
Anyways. So, how far are you saying we get? Like, what? Like, are you talking like Jetsons, or are you
topic.
talking?
Can you like give us some examples of things?
Let's say like
with-
Jetsons.
Are you talking
Yes.
like Jetsons or like iRobot? Like,
Everything like the Jetsons. You guys have all seen that
Yes,
show,
I
haven't
have
you?
seen it.
Not really.
The setting, anyway.
Really, Ryan? You've never seen that show?
Sorry.
Ryan, you picture iRobot then.
Okay, yeah, I pretty much have seen that. Yeah.
I say it's there's. I say if the
I
states,
think it would depend how people use it.
yeah,
I think obesity would shoot through the roof.
yeah, I
Wow.
think the whole
Also
world.
would.
It's just there's so many things now. Like, oh, we'll assist you in this. We'll assist you in that. Well, getting up to make a pot of coffee isn't a lot of exercise. If you
I know
did
we
it,
got time for that.
if you did it 3 times a day every day, I'm sure that would add up. Like, just not doing little household things on your feet, I think would add up in the fact that you're gonna be we're all gonna be lazier. We're all gonna be like Yeah,
We're all
obese.
going to be dependent on other things.
If it gets to the point where we literally are depending or just assuming or used to the fact that something else is just gonna do this for us, then yeah, I think it's gonna be a pretty negative effect.
But it's already
It wouldn't
starting,
be
I think.
terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
kinda-
but
it's starting at right now. It's sort of a small. It's not too bad at
think
the moment, but
what-
it definitely is starting. I'd say, yeah.
I think what we're
Yeah.
dependent on other things doing for us right now are actual things that are time consuming, and it's more of like you have to set it up, but it's going to take substantially less time than it would be. Like if you were to, I don't know, if you were to peel a potato, okay, let's say this isn't really technology. I guess you could count it as technology.
Well,
A
depending on
potato.
what. It's
If
gonna,
you were trying to peel a potato with a knife, it would take you a lot longer than if you were to try to peel it with a potato peeler. You know, you're not relying on anything, and that's good technology.
That's
That's
true.
making.
I
that's
don't know how
making
much
a job
technology it is, though.
If you're making
It's
a job,
technology. Everything like that's technology.
I
anything,
guess.
yeah, it's
Kind
like
of.
a camera technology.
In a way, it is a little bit.
But if you like, if you had a thing where you came home and you expected there to be peeled potatoes ready for you every single night, I don't say that's bad technology. I think this is obviously small scale, but like, or if you there are things you can have now to make your job easier. Okay. But if you had a technology that you came home, you expected your job to already be done for you, I think that's taking technology too far, and that's going to affect us in a negative way.
Yes, I
Yeah.
think so as well.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think there's gonna be a variety. I think there's gonna be some that are just really negatively affect us a lot, but I think there's also gonna be some that will be really helpful and useful to us.
Some things are helpful and useful, and they make tasks easier. Or
Instead not doing it for us, and we're
making it
like
easier.
so that we're dependent on it to do it. But it's gonna make it a lot easier. But then there will be some things I think
There are
that
some tasks that
if
you don't want
if
to do,
we're
they
expecting
get
it.
done for you. It's good. But there are some tasks that people need to do themselves,
Yeah.
and they're not. If we
Like
rely on
if-
technology to do everything for us,
It's
and you
like
just want to
if
sit back and
you, it's like if you start expecting something to breathe for you or go to the bathroom for you, like eventually it just gets too far.
It gets too far, and it basically defeats the person's life. But the thing is,
Yeah.
if we're talking about obesity, and if we're talking about depending on other things, heck, you wouldn't have to depend on yourself about your obesity problem. If there is that much technology so that you could depend on other things to do your work, then they'll probably have some kind of pill or medication that will get rid of all obesity. I
But
don't
if
know
you
how
ever
they do
watch,
it.
if you watch TV though, you see that every commercial that says, "Oh well, if you take this or you're this," well, there's gonna be some side effects like how you fix this, but you have 20 other things that'll happen to you.
If you can think like
Well, there's also the fact that it wouldn't be looked down upon. Like, it's going to be getting less and less a bad thing to be obese. Like smoking was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I actually think
It was accepted through culture.
I actually think smoking is more accepted now than it was back then.
Yeah, I think smoking
But yeah,
was a lot
exactly,
more.
you said
Smoking was completely accepted a long time ago, whereas now it's beginning to be a lot more looked down upon.
Oh, it's changed a lot in the last 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
It has, but before that, it was accepted. Nobody cared.
Yeah.
Yep,
Hell, everybody did it.
yep, that's true.
But I think it's because nobody knew the dangers of it, and the people that started smoking back then were just dying like now.
Yeah.
If you started smoking in the 80s or the 70s when you were 18, you would have died. You would be dying, or you'd be getting your health problems around now.
Probably,
out.
anyways.
People are figuring
Well,
out
some people have died pretty early, and then that wouldn't have sunk in quite yet. It just wouldn't. Oh well, yeah, a couple people die, whatever. It's not that big of a.
everybody drives because something. I'm sure people have died because of Advil. But maybe not Advil, but
Well, if you overdose.
Advil can do no wrong.
If you overdose.
What's wrong?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Advil could do wrong.
That's your own stupidity there.
True. If
Yeah.
you read the instructions and know what you're doing, then yeah, it's really not going to hurt you that much.
If you're
Unless you're
back
poor,
on
if you're
technology thing, if you get back on the technology thing, if you think of like, okay, Wall-E, okay, they had those chairs that did everything for them, and the fact that they were obese didn't matter because this chair could do everything for you. When you start making things to compensate for your like lacks in ability, I think that's when it almost gets too far, because that means you don't have to, improve. You don't have to get new skills
Yeah,
to
you
excel.
can just
You don't have to.
there could be 10 things you can't do that you should be able to do, but it really wouldn't matter because there'd be things doing it for you.
And like obviously there are people that can't do things because of
Yeah.
the birth defects or something like that. And
Some
then,
people, those things would be helpful, but
yeah, but if it's like everybody is using this thing because everybody has this problem,
and no one just feels like
and we only have it because we feel like we have, we don't need to fix it, then that's when it becomes a problem.
Well, no, because it could be a problem before, because there's got to be something that, like, that makes people not, like, the majority of people not be able to do a certain thing, right?
Okay, if you think of
Lack of ambition.
if we go
Maybe.
back
Yep.
to so obesity, okay, it's becoming a huge problem.
Yes.
If everybody becomes that, okay, then
Nobody will care.
nobody's going to care, and that's a whole lot of things that you can't do. And then the world's going to have to start creating things to compensate for the fact that we can't do things because we are big. And then, it's just nobody's going to
even
energy
this,
to do anything.
This may sound a little bit far-fetched, but I mean, if you're obese, if everyone's obese, then honestly, you're gonna have to start making bigger cars, and obviously, bigger cars, you're gonna be using more things. More gas, more even not just affecting us, but affecting everything really.
That's if you're still using gas at
I was
that
just going to
point.
say,
Yeah.
I'm looking 20, 30 years. I'm thinking 20, 30 years, there isn't going to be any more. There isn't going to be any more. There's barely going to be any fuel on this earth. We're
Yeah.
rationalizing it. That is the sad part. We are just...
It's really sad that you think like
I
by
hear
the end of our lives will be almost everything that's a natural resource may be starting to be rationalized and be like we'll be running out of it. And then
See, by the time that happens, though, they will have technology
they'll have
to
different
compensate.
things to fill in for it.
Not
Oh,
hopefully,
I don't.
they will.
I don't have a doubt. Well, I mean,
I don't think the world could run without
cars and stuff.
that's
a bad thing.
Without the need for oil. I don't think there are certain things I just don't think we know yet how it's possible without oil.
Yeah, but I think by the time we need something, I think we'll have something figured out by then, maybe.
We can
Yeah.
pretty sad how there's kind of, I don't know if this is an old saying, but it's like, probably not an old saying, it's probably facts. 20% of the world uses 80% of the world's resources, and 80% of the world uses 20% of the world's resources.
Yeah, that 40% is like us, the U.S.
20%. This isn't, no, where's the 20%?
Basically, it's just Europe and North America.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then Asia,
Well, and Asia,
Asia, Africa, Antarctica. Australia, they aight. They're kind of, I don't know, would you say they're in the middle?
We're at the 20%, I would say, it would basically be North America and Europe and a couple parts of the world, like a couple places in Asia, like obviously China and India.
You know, Australia has the right to say whether or not they want certain media in their country. Like they have the right to say they're not allowing the new Saints Row game to come into Australia.
I heard about that.
Why?
Because, well, it's Saints Row. You played Saints Row the 3rd, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's all that, a lot of sexual content, a lot of drugs and things like that, and they just didn't want it.
It's that they don't want it in there. And I'm thinking, if you're a man, if you're an adult, you should
Which the game is targeted towards.
you should be able to make enough choices to actually do that.
Now I can see they could do it for the sake of other people, because obviously it's not just adults that get the game.
It's illegal to buy the game if you're under 18, though.
Yeah.
To buy it,
You're
for
adult-
you
an
to
adult
buy
buy
it, but your parents can go out and buy it all they want for you, like same as Call of Duty.
Yes, I know, but that's the discretion of the parents.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You can say that they should have the choice, but there's still always going to be the people who are going to be getting it for their kids, and then it's the same thing that's going to be happening here.
Yeah, no, but if they're getting it for the kids, they know what's going on.
Yeah, I guess. Well, not
there's
necessarily.
regulation
Some
there.
parents would have absolutely no idea what they're really.
I know, but people are dumb. This isn't accounting for stupid people.
There are. That's true.
Just saying.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's a law. It's not targeted to the people who don't understand the basics.
Yeah.
And with how society's changing, people know now. It's not how it used to be.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, if you think almost everybody has a computer.
Yeah.
If you don't have a computer, you're an outcast, basically.
Well,
Or if you
Well,
don't
there's
have a
actually a
computer,
lot
you
of the world
have.
that don't have computers and technology, to be honest with you. You think maybe in North America and Europe it's just kind of thought that's just normal, but if you think about most of the world, a lot of people really don't have computers, to be honest with you.
That's... Well, yeah, but we're in the most popular we're in the more popular area, so...
Actually, really, not really. North America, like, USA's got like 200 million or whatever. Like, you think of people in Africa, they got nothing. I mean,
I don't mean most populated, I mean you never hear anything about Africa.
Okay.
We don't communicate with them at all.
Okay, yeah, I know what you mean now. Well, yeah, but there is a lot more that I found we just kind of assume that a lot of people, obviously everyone's got computers just because we're used to it around in our area, but then when you think of how many other places there are that don't have it, you realize really it's a lot less popular, or not popular, but a lot less normal than you think.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like Jackson just stepped out too.
Yeah,
There
yeah,
you
you go.
alright, so we should probably kind of...
Probably leave it there for today.
Wasn't there one last topic, though? What was it?
This was the last topic, I think.
Oh, I thought there was another one you guys wanted to do.
No, this is the last one.
Oh, okay.
But I think everyone's kind of right. You know what? You know, there will come a point where we will have to confiscate for our weaknesses, and once that happens, it won't be good because
It'll all go to shit.
it'll just keep happening. As you said, the shit will hit the fan, and that will be it.
Alright guys, thanks for watching.
Sorry to kind of...
And
I know,
Peace out.
sad note, but no.